Hey guys, Scott with Heritage Farms, Texas. Well, Saturday morning. It's been a busy morning. It's about 10 o'clock so far, and you're probably saying, well, what's been going on? Well, let me tell you, our day got off to an early start, so I got up about 5 this morning, got my cup of coffee, gathered my thoughts, knocked the cobwebs off, and then basically by 6 o'clock took off to Paris, Texas. Got over there at 7 o'clock when the feed store was opening, and got the supplies I needed. Had a couple of new development that came up. Had a 2019 heifer, which was going to be calving for the first time this spring. She aborted, and just to put it in PG-13 terms, she had some junk hanging out the back, and so this morning had to get her up, had to put on the rubber arm suit sleeve that goes all the way up to your shoulder, and had to help her get rid of her problem, which then required, of course, treating with penicillin. We did a double dose penicillin and 300 LA just to try to make sure there's no problems, and hopefully she'll bounce back now that we got her cleaned up and hopefully good to go. But very disappointing, but you know, it's God has a plan, and as bad as abortions are, there's a reason for it, and only He knows what that is. But something wasn't right, nutrition, a defect, something. But anyway, she aborted the calf, and really hate that, because good-looking heifer, expecting to get a good calf out of her. But hey, stuff happens, right? So hopefully I can save her and won't have any ongoing issues, and we'll move on. So that kind of delayed our morning. The second thing that delayed my morning was I went to the feed store, and I was basically wanting to buy a complete pallet of seed, ryegrass seed, and it turns out that there was a run on ryegrass seed, and I'm the last man there, and there's only 8 bags. So we picked up 8 bags, and we're on our way to what we call the Telephone 2 property. And you know, when you put out, I don't know, I'll probably sling somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 pounds per acre, give or take. It's kind of hard to say what we got here. So really, if you look at that, I got enough to do about 16 acres, 15 or 16. We're going to go ahead and get started today, but one of the things we're going to do is my buddy Dale is coming, and he's bringing the Kubota, and he's bringing a 14-foot disc, and we're going to actually crack the ground, and in essence, you know, just take the first 2 or 3 inches of the ground, kind of turn it over a little bit, break it up where it's been compacted, where everybody's been riding on it, and we'll see what happens. But so here's the drive over to Telephone 2. I should have been filming. When I started, we were in the pecan orchard, and we left our first property, Telephone 1, and now we're on the way to Telephone 2 down here. So kind of show you, it's about a mile and a half drive apart. I mean, it seems longer than it is, but you know, it takes a minute or two to get down here, and especially driving on the tractor, talking and gabbing. So that's the play today, is we're going to be doing some lot tilling or disking, and then I'm basically going to follow it, and we're going to put down ryegrass seed on the top of it. So there you go. More to follow, and we'll show you the setup when we get down here. We are out disking and spreading some ryegrass. You can see in front of us, there's Dale with the Kubota, and he is pulling a 14-foot disc, and you can kind of see we're just lightly tearing up the first couple of inches of the soil, trying to give the ryegrass a place to sit. I'm coming behind him, and I've got the actual spreader, or thrower, or whatever you want to call it, and I'm dragging the harrow behind it. So hopefully, as the seeds are being thrown on the ground, the harrow is helping to make contact. We're smoothing out some of the gopher holes and some of the hog damage. You can see it looks a little bit better. So we're just going to kind of stay after it and see what happens, and see what kind of progress we make. So there you go, guys. More to follow, but that's what we're doing. Telephone 2, working on putting out some ryegrass and disking. see Dale is coming towards us with the Kubota, pulling the 14-foot disc behind it. And not only is he pulling the disc, but behind the disc he's actually dragging a metal pipe. And you can see what's going on there. So we're trying to do a little soil prep. You see, he's doing a pretty good job of disking it up. I think that's going to give that ryegrass something to anchor into. And we'll see if we get a pretty good stand of ryegrass. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? More to follow. Okay, guys. Well, you can kind of see what we're doing. I'm following Dale. He's cutting about a 14-foot path. You can see a little bit kind of what this looks like over on this side where we've already been. And you can see behind us, we are throwing out some ryegrass and using the harrow to kind of smooth things out. So it actually looks like it's doing a pretty good job. I mean, it's breaking the soil. You know, he's doing the heavy lifting with the disc, and he's cutting down, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 inches. And then I'm coming back and actually hitting it with the harrow and smoothing it out a little bit. And it seems to work fairly well. We can run about the same speed, and we're chugging away. We've probably done about 10 acres so far. More to follow. Hey guys, here we are. Well, it's about 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. And boy, I tell you what, the clouds are kind of rolling in and looks like it's going to get dark early tonight. Well, we're on this 40-acre section. We haven't made as much progress as we wanted to today. You know, the day started off, we had to handle an issue with the heifer that we had that had an abortion. So we had to take care of her and doctor her. And then there's a shortage of ryegrass right now. I guess all these farmers and ranchers are putting out ryegrass, overseeding, getting ready for winter. And man, we can't even find enough ryegrass seed. So 2 places today I went and was unable to get everything I needed. Basically ended up with partials at both. So a lot of time wasted today driving around in the truck, and you know, that's just unproductive time. But hey, it is what it is. We're trying to make the best of it. But we're moving on. I think we're going to finish the 40 acres tonight, and then we're going to jump on telephone 2 first thing in the morning and try to knock out maybe another 40 acres. Hey, thanks guys. Hey guys, I got to share this sunset with you. You know, the drifter is always sharing sunsets from West Michigan, and they're absolutely gorgeous. But you know, I just want to make sure he remembers that out here in Texas we still have some beautiful sunsets. Well, Mama said there'd be days like this, and good gosh, I'm sorry. You see how shaky the tractor is? That is actual hog damage. Well, positive note, I am probably less than half an acre away from finishing the 40-acre section. So, man, what a day. We didn't accomplish what we wanted, but we got a lot done. So, you know, the good Lord gave us what he gave us, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm happy. We're out here doing a little disking and shredding and putting some stuff out, and making a little progress. So hopefully we'll get this thing wrapped up here shortly. I have had all the fun I can pretty much handle today, just to be honest with you. It's shaken but not stirred. Is that a martini? I don't know, but I can tell you that I've been just abused on this tractor, so I'm ready to hop off. Hey, glory be to God. More to follow tomorrow. Okay guys, well, here we are. We're back at it again, trying to make progress here. Only so much time in the day and everything, so getting it started early this morning, back out here plowing and disking and spreading some more ryegrass seed. So that's all the pasture we did yesterday, and this is what we're working on today. And you can see Dale is up here running the plow or the disc, and he's coming up in front of us. He's moving a little bit faster than we are, but we're trying to get it out. I think we're doing pretty good. We're breaking that surface just enough to give it a fresh area for the seeds to anchor in. We just need some rain, need some stuff to happen. That's what we really need now, but we will see. We are making some passes, and making sure everything's going all right. So we'll see what happens and go from there. There he goes, the Kubota 9960. All right, more to follow. Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but we got the cold front that's coming through. Dark, cloudy skies, and we're starting to get a little drizzle. You know, makes it a little bit challenging because some of the seed want to kind of stick, but for the most part, they're still coming out good. But anyway, that's what we're doing. You can kind of see on the right where we haven't been, and then on the left where we have. So I think we're doing really good. The little sprinkling and everything should help hold the seed in place, and maybe we can get a couple more showers of rain on it here in the next few days and give it a chance to germinate. Hey, talk to you soon. Glory be to God. Okay guys, I thought you might really like a chance to see how a disc works and what we're actually doing. So you can see the close-up here of the disc and how we're just scoring the land. You can see to the right of it, you can see right there where it's going. So the Kubota 9960, I think that's about 100 horsepower Kubota. And there you go, pulling a 14-foot John Deere disc. So hey, we're trying to make stuff happen today. Glory be to God. We're getting a nice little shower on the rain, on the seeds. I like it. I like it a lot. So, all right, enough sharing. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, here it is, Sunday afternoon. I do not like having to work on Sunday. I do not like it. I do not like it at all, but sometimes in agriculture, you can hear the clock ticking, and that was the case this weekend. We were trying to get winter ryegrass down. This is the property that we call Telephone 2. So that's the 40 acres that we bought up there. You can see back here, this is the main entrance to the property. So this is on the original. Well, this weekend, we put out ryegrass on all of the 40 acres and basically about 40 acres over here too. So, man, tough sledding. So what do we do? Well, we came in here with a disc. I'll get down here so you guys can look. So we came in with the disc, pulled the disc, and we were cutting, I don't know, you can see right here, this is 2-inch chunks, some are 3-inch. And then we came behind it, so we used the Kubota to do that. The Kubota was running the disc. Then we came behind it with the New Holland, pulling a harrow, and tried to knock down the high spots and the clumps and bust those up. And then we were overseeding on top of it. So that's what we were up to. So we were out spreading, I should say, ryegrass, and using the harrow to actually rub it down into the ground, because they say it needs to make contact with the grass to have a good fighting chance. And for example, you can kind of see right in here, there's some of the seed that is actually stuck, and we'll see what happens. But man, I'm exhausted, guys. Long weekend, cold front came through. We got some rain on the seed, which is excellent. So hopefully that'll make it pop. Fingers crossed. We'll see, but it rained on and off for a good 45 minutes, kind of drizzling. A few moments of heavy rain, just enough to maybe wet the seed down. That's what we're hoping. So more updates to come. Please hit the thumbs up, leave us a comment. If you're not a member, please subscribe to our channel. Glory be to God. Hey, just want to tell you guys, Thanksgiving's coming up. Think about it. We all have something to be thankful for. Let's focus on the positive things in life right now, people. Hey, love you guys. Thanks for watching.